Hey, it's Tom Ferry. Welcome to Life by Design, your place online for ideas, inspiration, and how do we stay in the right action. So we're continuing along with this conversation of developing a mindset for success. Developing a mindset for success. And the phrase that I want to share with you is right here on the wall. Courage is the beginning of power. My great coach Teresa Jabor says to me, 10 years ago, and she said it to me on Thursday of this last week, Tom, courage is the beginning of power. Be courageous. Now, early on, I had to ask myself, where does courage come from? Now, I'm not talking cowardly lion courage, right? We're not going there. You know courage. Courage is like, I have the ability to act, like I'm confident, I'm willing to do it. I don't feel as risky when I feel courageous to pick up the phone, make a call, send out a marketing piece, use a line, try a dialogue, test something out. When I have courage, I don't go into it feeling shaky, feeling nervous. Yeah, I got maybe a little goosebumps here and there, but there's a knowing, a knowledge, a skill that I've developed, something that I've learned that's given me that courage. So how do we develop that power? Knowledge and practice. That's what gives us courage. Knowledge and practice. And by the way, not even a lot of practice. Sometimes just a little bit of practice goes a long way. Speaking of, big shout out to David Rosen, one of our clients in New York City, works with Josh Rubin. Big shout out to Josh as well with Douglas Elliman in New York City. David, a few weeks ago, grabs his iPhone, watches one of our videos when we were talking about the 3 different pricing strategies, and on a listing presentation in New York City, after just watching this, he turns to the sellers and says, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we've actually got 3 different options in terms of pricing. We can set the market by going really high. We could, go right at fair market value. Or have you ever seen like an auction, like maybe through Christie's as an example? Remember that video we did a couple weeks ago? Guess what the seller did? We'll take that one. And he, just like that, because he got the idea, right? Read, listen, watch, then take one skill and implement it. And guess what? Not only did they get the listing, they got it at a fantastic auction kind of price. And I haven't checked it back with him yet, but David, send me a little note. Let me know. Is that property already sold? I have a feeling it already has. Regardless if it hasn't sold, he took the action. He took one idea, bam, and he implemented. That's courage. That's power. You want to develop an unstoppable mindset for success? Courage is the beginning of power. Where does it come from? Knowledge and practice. That's what gives us courage. How do you do it? You read, you listen, you watch, you find one thing, just one thing, and you do it. Are you doing your affirmations? That could be the one thing for you. Make sure you do one thing today that gives you a little more courage. Have a great day. Remember, always your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your passion rules. Talk to you soon.